dusty sunbeam through the old barn door. Grandpa's hat on a hook, worn and torn. I remember sitting on the porch swing slow, hearing his stories in that gentle flow. Old hands resting on the brim of his hat, telling me tales of how life was back. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. The creek still whispers where we used to play. His laugh echoes softly in the end of day. That hat's a shadow of his steady hand. A piece of him still walks across this land. Time moves on, the barn gets old, but that one hat keeps his warmth untold. I tip it back, remember all he gave. Grandpa's wisdom, his love, the life he paid. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you.
Wooden table, even light, pages thin, but hold 'em tight. Names and dates and faded ink, saying more than words can think. Dust on the family Bible don't mean the faith is gone. It just shows the years have passed since some hearts moved on. I brush it off, flip, careful hands, like I'm touching promised land. Read the lines I used to skip, finding truth in fellowship. Funny how the words still wait, patient as our fate. Mama read by lamplight glow, Daddy bowed his head real low. I didn't know what grace could be, just knew it felt like family. Dust on the family Bible settled in like every prayer we whispered soft still knows it's right. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. Dust on the family Bible ain't neglect, it's proof of a faith that lived through living and still holds true. Lamp burns low, pages stay, faith still breathes this way. Every morning sun on my skin, Mama's call drifting on a southern wind, old screen door singing when it slammed too hard. Every dream fell closer in a beat-up yard. Time was slow, hearts were brave. We didn't know what we'd lose, what we'd save. And down that dusty lane where the wild grass grew, I learned who I was before I knew you. Rusty bikes, paper planes, laughing loud through the summer rain. Yeah, life was plain, but it felt so right. Childhood on the dusty lane every night. Granddad's stories on a wooden chair, coffee strong and a preacher's prayer, radio songs about love and pain. We sang along, didn't feel the rain. And down that dusty lane, shadows ran. We chased the moon with a stick and can. No gold rings, no champagne, just fireflies and window pane. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. And down that dusty lane, I close my eyes, see younger me under endless skies. If I could stay, I swear I'd remain in that moment before the pain. Yeah, life moved on, but my heart still stays with childhood on the dusty lane.
Gravel pipes under worn-out tires. Memory burns like an old campfire. I wave goodbye, but I whisper your name. When childhood on the dusty pink and gold on open sky. We made wishes, told no lies. Thought the world was soft and true. Under cotton candy skies of you. I still slow down when day turns blue, watching colors fade on cue. Older now, but I still find that same sky inside my mind. Cotton candy skies of you held our dreams without the proof. Every hope was light and aloof, floating free, not scared to lose. Bike tires hum on empty road, summer nights and radio. We named stars we couldn't keep, promised things we meant that we didn't know when daylight died. We lose that easy side. Cotton candy skies of you melted down but left the hue. Even now when days feel tired, they still soften up the night. If I could stand there once again, with hands too small for doubt, thank the sky for teaching me what letting go's about. Back and forth on a creaking floor, evening light through the screen door. Every sway hums an old refrain. Grandpa's rocking chair sings again. Chair's still there by the window pane. Pain worn thin, but it feels the same. I sit a while, let the world slow down. Listen close to that gentle sound. Funny how the quiet knows things no sermon ever told. Grandpa's rocking chair song never needed words, taught me how to wait my turn and listen more than heard. He'd rock soft with a knowing smile, say, stay put, let it take a while. Didn't preach, didn't raise his tone, let the silence lead me home. Grandpa's rocking chair song played from dusk till dawn. Every creak a lesson learned on how to carry on. If I ever rush too fast or forget what matters true, slow my steps and hear that chair rock me back to you. Strength it takes to move slow on the way. Night moves in, chair sways long, time hums low, a song. Hinges sigh in afternoon shade, roses lean, the latch half bent. Every sound comes back my way. By the garden gate, echoes by the garden gate call me home. Words we left in open air, never gone. I don't knock like I once did. Time's taught me where to sit. I wait a second, hear my name in the quiet. Funny how the open space holds a face. Running through with muddy shoes, mama's laugh, the evening news. We swing that gate a little wide, let the day come in. Echoes by the garden gate, soft and true, teaching me the way back in. There's always you. If I ever doubt this place or where I've been, I lean into that creaking sound and hear us again.
echoes by the garden gate still remain, hoping every year I've lived like yesterday. Gate swings once, then settles late. Echo stays by the gate.
Know that never quiet comes out. Dust and time and quiet doubt. It's been years since anyone played that old tune Papa used to say. Still leans crooked, bent frayed up there. Funny how a broken thing still knows how to sing. Broken harmonica on the shelf still hums a song I hear myself. Every bend and breath I felt ain't gone. Front porch nights, one lamp lit, slow blues drifting through the grip. He'd close his eyes, lean into it like a prayer. That broken harmonica on the shelf taught me more than words could tell. How to lose and still stay held by sound. Maybe it don't play so clean, but neither do most memories. Cracks let all the truth come free somehow. One soft breath, one bent note, broken harmonica on the shelf keeps the past inside itself. Proof a song don't need to be whole to help. But don't touch it, still plays. Dad drew bass with an old white chalk. Mailbox foul pole, don't hit the block. Tennis ball bat, cracked and light. Sunburned days till porch light night. Front yard baseball dreams, big league hopes and worn out jeans. Counting clouds for cheering fans, World Series in our hands. Yeah, we swung hard, we believed. Front yard baseball dreams. backbone. Broken window, nervous grin. Grandma laughed, said, let 'em win. We were legends by supper time. Every loss still felt like mine. Front yard baseball dreams, cardboard trophies, borrowed cleats. No contracts, no TV screens, just dust, sweat, and teenage schemes. Now the grass is trimmed too neat. Kids play games on glowing screens. I drive by slow, tap the brakes, hear the crowd we used to make. That bat's still hanging in the shed, jersey number Sharpie red. We swore we'd make it out someday. Funny how life chose a different play. Front yard baseball dreams still chase me when I sleep. Every swing still feels the same, even if I never played the game. Yeah, I grew up, but part of me still lives in those front yard baseball dreams. If heaven's real, I hope it seems like front yard baseball. Real, I hope it seems like front yard baseball dreams. If heaven's real, I hope it seems like front yard baseball dreams.
Dust kicks up with every throw. Sun hangs high, we let it go. No lines drawn, but we all knew. Ball games in the empty lot. Parking lines and painted signs took the place of goalposts wide. I slow down where we used to run, hear the echoes, everyone. Funny how an open space holds a face. Ball games in the empty lot, play till daylight quit. Winners change, but not the rules. We never counted. Rusty fences, borrowed gloves, made up teams and trash talk love. We'd argue calls, then let them slide, just to keep the game alive. Ball games in the empty lot, scraped up knees and pride, taught us how to lose and laugh and let it ride. If I ever miss the sound of nothing planned or wrong, I remember how that empty lot made us feel at home. Those ball games in the empty lot ain't gone, they just grew into every risk I ever took. and saw it through. They say the moon remembers every promise left behind. Under harvest moons, remember me when the cornfields sway like used to be. If time forgets our name somehow, let that golden moon remember me now. Old boots by the door, dust on the floor, radio hums that lonesome song. Mama's voice in a Polaroid smile, Daddy's hand still strong. Back when trucks ran on hope and gas, we chased sunset, never clocks. Summer nights on borrowed dreams, riding hearts on wooden docks. Time rolls on like a tired train, but love don't rush the same. Yeah. Under harvest moons, remember me when the fireflies dance wild and free. If your heart ever wonders how I loved you then, I love you now. If I'm just a name in the fall wind's cry, or a shadow in September skies, I pray your soul still knows my tune, sung soft beneath that harvest moon. When harvest moons remember me, let it be young, let it be free. Not the scars, not the doubt, just a love we couldn't leave without. Some things fade, but the moon don't forget. Bells on Sunday morning ring slow across the field, and calling hearts that need forgiving, saying things we never hear. I sit alone in the second pew, same old hymn, different view. Hands more tired, hair more gray, still praying the same old way. Church bells on Sunday morning sound like home to me. Every note a reminder I tried to be. Mama pressed my Sunday shirt, Daddy parked behind the line. I swung my feet above the floor, learning grace before my time. Didn't know those wooden doors were teaching me what matters more. Church bells on Sunday morning, ringing loud and clear. Even when I wander far, they still find my ear. If heaven's got a waiting room, I know what it sounds like there. Soft bells and whispered amens floating through the air. Church bells on Sunday morning, don't judge, they just remind. No matter how far I've fallen, grace still keeps time. Bells fade out, world moves on, but faith still hums soft and strong. Dust in the air, late afternoon, cardboard boxes, old perfume. I found your name in crooked ink, and every word made time stand still. A letter found in the attic said the things you never said. Folded dreams and second chances, written long before we bled. The house is quiet, roof still leaks, the same old creaks along the stairs. I wonder if you ever knew I'd end up finding you up there. Some truths wait until it's too late. You wrote about leaving in the spring, chasing work in younger days. Said you'd come back before the frost, but life got in the way. A letter found in the attic, yellowed lines, a steady hand. I heard your voice between the words, trying hard to be a man. If I'd known you needed grace, more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home instead of reading this goodbye. If I'd known you needed grace, more than pride,
more than time. I'd have met you halfway home instead of reading this goodbye. I folded it slow, then let it be. Some love waits to set us free. Letter found in the attic didn't break me, didn't mend. It just showed me who you were and who I've always been. Folded it slow, then let it be. Some love way to set us free. Ten blade side in open air, sky spins wide, no one there. Every turn knows what it brings, echoes in the windmill blades, echoes in the windmill blades, call my name and then fade. Every sound's a memory, learning how to stay. Fence leans low, well runs dry, same old wind, a different sky. I stand still, let the day turn me slow that way. Funny how the moving air keeps what's there. House would shake, noon would hum, summer heat, the work half done. The creek above the water in tin kept us company, echoes in the windmill blade. Never spoke too loud, just enough to let us know we weren't alone out there. If I ever fear the quiet or doubt the open land, I remember how that turning sound took me by the hand. Those echoes in the windmill blades ain't stuck in yesterday. They turn with me, reminding me to move, but stay. Wind slows down, blades still spin, echoes stay right out. checkered cloth on summer grass, lemonade and clouded glass, church bells fading down the road. Nobody's in a hurry. It's a Sunday picnic song where the day goes slow. Every laugh's a harmony. We don't need to know. I drive by that riverside, trees still lean the same. I park a while and close my eyes, hear mama call my name. Funny how the quiet days end up staying. Fried chicken wrapped in paper thin, kids run wild, shoes kicked in. Daddy hums an old refrain, radio low, sky wide open. That Sunday picnic song plays soft and strong, teaching us the simple truth that being there was enough. If I could bottle afternoons, I'd keep this one where love didn't say a thing, it just showed up. This Sunday picnic song still sings along whenever life gets louder. I come back where I belong. Blanket folded, sun dips low, song stays playing, soft and slow. Dad drew base with an old white chalk, mailbox foul pole, don't hit the block. Tennis ball bat cracked and light, sunburned days to porch light night. A front yard baseball dreams, big league hopes and worn out jeans, counting clouds for cheering fans, World Series in our hands. Yeah, we swung hard, we believe, front yard baseball dreams. Mama yelling, dinner's cold, one more inning, we yelled back bold. Broken window, nervous grin, Grandma laughed, said let 'em win. We were legends by supper time, every loss still felt like mine. Front yard baseball dreams, cardboard trophies, borrowed cleats, no contracts, no TV screens, just dust, sweat, and teenage schemes. Now the grass is trimmed too neat. Kids play games on glowing screens. I drive by slow, tap the brakes, hear the crowd we used to make. That badge still hanging in the shed, jersey number Sharpie red. We swore we'd make it out someday. Funny how life chose a different play. Front yard baseball dreams still chase me when I sleep. Every swing still feels the same, even if I never played the game. Yeah, I grew up, but part of me still lives in those front yard baseball dreams. Heaven's real, I hope it seems like front yard baseball dream.
Went through glass that's long been gone. Main Street sings a hollow song. Footsteps echo where we stay, in a town the world forgot to say. Ghost town memories still call my name. Empty stores and open skies, don't forget the blame. I park my truck by the old cafe. The sign still reads open someday. Paint peels truth I couldn't see when we thought we'd never leave. Funny how silence screams louder than dreams. Friday nights, one red light, radios and cheap cologne. We swore we'd die in this small town before we ever died alone. Ghost town memories fill these streets with sound. Every laugh, every fight still walks me around. If walls could talk, they'd tell us why we left in pieces, not goodbye. Some hearts stay even when we roam, making ghosts of what was home. Ghost town memories ain't dead, just free, living quiet in my chest, like they're waiting on me. No lights on, but I still see everything we used to be. Bells on Sunday morning ring slow across the field, calling hearts that need forgiving, saying things we never hear. I sit alone in the second pew, same old hymn, different view. Hands more tight, hair more gray, still praying the same old way. Church bells on Sunday morning sound like home to me. Every note a reminder of who I tried to be. Mama pressed my Sunday shirt, Daddy parked behind the line. I swung my feet above the floor, learning grace before my time. Didn't know those wooden doors were teaching me what matters more. Church bells on Sunday morning ringing loud and clear. Even when I wander far, they still find my ear. If heaven's got a waiting room, I know what it sounds like there. Soft bells and whispered amens floating through the air. Church bells on Sunday morning don't judge, they just remind. No matter how far I've fallen, grace still keeps time. Bills fade out, world moves on. The faith still hum, soft and strong. Sunlight through the dusty window shines. The floorboards creak like old familiar rhymes. I hear the laughter from the kitchen still. Mama's voice, the warm biscuits, the morning chill. The farmhouse walls remember every song, every story we live, every place we belong. Echoes of the farmhouse whisper through the halls. Smell of hay and coffee, pictures on the walls. Every creak and shadow holds a memory so true. Echoes of the farmhouse take me back to you. The swing by the oak still sways in the breeze. Grandpa's old boots under the apple trees.
Sunsets glow where the barn once stood tall. I can almost hear the old dog's soft call. Time moves on, fields turn golden brown, but the echoes linger when the sun goes down. I close my eyes, I'm back where I belong, in that farmhouse, in that love so strong. Echoes of the farmhouse whisper through the halls, smell of hay and coffee, pictures on the walls. Every creak and shadow holds a memory so true. Echoes of the farmhouse take me back to you. Just dancing in the light, wooden desks and borrowed time, names and dates on fading boards. Felt like forever back before. Chalk dust and memories on my hands, in my head. Lessons more than numbers are the ones I never read. Hallway echoes call my name, lockers rust but feel the same. I passed that school on my way home. Slow down more than I let on. Funny how the smallest sign teaches the longest line. Missed the bus, erased mistakes, love notes folded in my book. Learn to laugh, learn to wait, learn more than the test we took. Chalk dust memories smudge the years, but stay. Every wrong and every right still graze me to this day. If I could raise my hand again and ask what matters most, I'd thank those days for teaching me what they never wrote. Clean, ain't clear, but they still outline the shape of how I ended up here. Bell rings once, then fades away, but the lesson stays. note that never quite comes out. Dust and time and quiet doubt. It's been years since anyone played that old tune Papa used to say still leans crooked, bent and frayed up there. Funny how a broken thing still knows how to sing. Broken harmonica on the shelf still hums a song I hear myself. Every bend and breath it felt ain't gone. Front porch nights, one lamp lit, slow blues drifting through the grid. He closes his eyes, lean into it like prayer. That broken harmonica on the shelf taught me more than words could tell, how to lose and still stay held by sound. Maybe it don't play so clean, but neither do most memories. Cracks let all the truth come free somehow. One soft breath, one bend note, broken harmonica on the shelf keeps the past inside itself. Proof a song don't need to be whole to hell. I don't touch it, still play.